Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to all. I hope you are well. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you situate yourself in the world. Welcome, welcome on this Sunday Tarot Live. Um, Thank you for being here and thank you for connecting. Let's see. Hello, Alta. How are you? Hello, Carrie. Hello, JD. Hello, Shrishti. How is everyone? Hello, hello. I'm hoping it's, oh no, it's okay. I thought I was having tech issues. Let's cross fingers that we don't have any tech issues. I think YouTube is overcrowded with the holiday season and there's a lot going on. So there's some tech issues going on. I am well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for asking. Happy Sunday, guys. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Hello, Paris Nigamit. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, everyone. We're gonna wait 1 second. And yes, had to come on a little earlier today because of my schedule. So I hope I hope everyone's everyone is going to be able to connect. Hello, hello. So I'm going to shuffle the cards just a little bit, um, and to allow everybody to the time to connect, to pop in. Remember that you're always welcome. Everyone is part of the community. If you've watched these readings more than once or twice on a weekly basis, the weekly money and career readings, you are part of the community. So if you see any of these lives go by, pop yourself in the chat. We'd love to have you. It's a beautiful, positive energy community. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. And if you are interested in getting a tarot reading or just wondering what this is all about, this is a live um Sunday live tarot reading where we come on live every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Today, a little bit early. And we do live tarot readings. So, the way you can get a tarot reading is by joining membership. You have a join button right below, next to the Card Minds logo. You click the join button, pick a tier, and you're good to go. You can get a tarot reading right away, or just put yourself in the chat. You see the join membership link that is posted on the top of the chat. You can also go through there, put yourself in the chat, click on that, click on the join membership, pick a membership, and you're good to go. Yes, this is a paying membership just for my time on these readings, but they're different tiers, starts from $5 up, and so whatever works for you. It's minimum $5, and that is just for my time uh, during these readings. So that is how you can get a tarot reading, and I am also um offering during this holiday season. Hi guys. Hi Daniel. How are you? You almost forgot? Well, I'm here a little bit early today, so you know, I don't think I have a question today. Does that mean I'm doing it all right? Doing all right? Yes, I think so. I think so. And you don't always have to have a question to pop yourself in the chat. You don't always have to want a tarot reading to pop yourself in the chat, right? Just be part of the community and enjoy. It's a beautiful energy, right? Not everybody always wants a tarot reading, right? This is also a community that just comes together to share and to be there for one another. All right. So I'm going to start quite quickly because I am on a schedule today. So I don't know if everybody got the the message, if all the members read the message regarding the time change, but it is what it is, guys, right? We'll just make do and we'll see how it goes along the way. So for anybody watching that is not a member or just catching this live, remember that if you want a tarot reading, you can get a tarot reading today. It looks like it's not too busy. You all you have to do is join membership and then put yourself in the chat and you're good to go. Here's how it works. For most of you, you already know how it works. Uh, but if you're new here and you're considering joining membership, you will see three checkered flags. That means that gives you the go ahead to put your question in the chat. I ask for people to put their questions all in caps it's just easier for me to go back to them if I need to. Questions all in caps with your zodiac sign and just one or two lines, guys, one or two lines. If you just want a general reading, just put your zodiac sign and general, and you're good to go. And if you have a specific question, try to make it short and concise, one or two lines. Or if you want a money and career reading, just put money and career or love or something like that, right? But short and concise. Um, and last thing is that when I do your readings, the readings are much the energy flows much better if you are present at that moment in the chat. That's the way I read. Every tarot reader is different. For me, the energy flows better, and the readings, for some reason, are more accurate or flow better. But of course, it's not mandatory, no obligation there. Completely understand that everybody has other things to do than, wait for the perfect second to be available for the reading, but it does help. So that's that. But if you're not there for your reading, or you missed half of it, or right, you're not available, the readings stay up, all the lives stay up, so you can always go back to it whenever you want, when you have time. Um, Also, tarot readings are not time um timely, right? They're timeless. Time does not exist in energy. Time does not exist in tarot. And the tarot readings are the messages that you need to know. These are not messages that you want to know, that you want to happen, right? Sometimes yes, but mostly these are energies you need to know. So some people get upset, and some people also, feel like the message is over and over and over again, repeat on repeat. Well, usually the repeat means that, lesson hasn't been learned yet, or there's more to conquer, or there's more to understand, or there's more to process, or more clarity, or you don't have a clear choice yet, or you don't exactly know how you're going to navigate yet. It's not clear, right? There's all kinds of energies that pop up. So remember, tarot is not on a want to know basis, but it's on a need to know basis, or whatever universe wants to share with you at that moment. Okay, so that being said, please, guys, if you're hanging out a little bit, whoever pops in, please share that, that we are a little bit early if they didn't get the message. I see some of you did, but probably some of you didn't. So please let them know if they pop in later. And if I'm reading, yes, and if I don't see you or I don't answer your messages, that means I'm reading and I'm focused on the readings, and I can't do both at the same time. All right, so here we go. Green light, go. pop your questions in the chat. Remember, hi Birdseye. I didn't see you. Hi Birdseye. How are you? Um, put your question. Yes, very good. All in caps. Well, you guys know. But for Birdseye, for example, Birdseye, put your put everything in caps with your zodiac sign, because I believe Birdseye is new. So, all right, let's see. And then uh I just go with the list I have on my chat. There's always a lag, guys. You probably don't have the same list I have on your chat. That's the way it is. There's always a lag on YouTube. Just trust me. I just go with whatever list comes my way in my timing. Okay? So I have let's start. I'm starting. I have number 1 Shrishti. Number 1 Shrishti. Cancer. Great Cancer reading this week, Shrishti. I don't know if you saw the money and career reading. It's pretty amazing. The readings are getting very, very powerful as we reach the end of the year. So I don't know if you saw it, but the Cancer reading was pretty amazing. Cancer General. Okay, number 2 is going to be Carrie. Sag Career. Number 3, Alta. Number 4, JD. Pisces. JD, I know you is it Julia? You said, I think your name is Julia, but I'm not quite sure. But so if I say JD, that means right, I think it's Julia. You'll have to let me know. Uh Pisces, me, bro, Scorpio. Okay, so Pisces, bro, Scorpio. Okay. We'll pull cards on your brother JD. All right. Lucia, you will be number 5. Number 6. That's okay. No worries, Lucia. If it's short, if it's short, it was very clear, even if it's not in caps. So don't worry about that. Leo, work for Birdseye. Number 6, Birdseye. I don't remember Birdseye if you gave a name. You don't have to give your name, but some people like to give their names. Birdseye, Leo, work, Leo, career. It is Julia. Okay, I'm impressing myself, honestly. So, Caroline. Hello, Caroline. How are you? Caroline's going to be number 7. Oh, but you both have Scorpio brothers. That's interesting. Brother Scorpio, take a job in Alabama. Yeah, I'm impressing myself. Bird's Eye Sheila. See, I remember Julia, not Sheila, but I think it's because you repeated it a few times last time. Bear with me, Sheila. Lucia knows half the time I forgot her name, and it has nothing to do with you guys. It's my brain, my brain when you get older. So it has nothing to do with anybody and nothing to do with anything, pretty much. It's just the brain when we get older. Um, so Caroline is number 7. Bird's Eye is Sheila. Thank you so much. So I did read for you already, right, Bird's Eye. Um, Sheila. Let me just write this down. Okay. There we go. So far, um, I am I have number 1 Shrishti, just so you know where you are on the list, guys. Number 1 Shrishti, number 2 Carrie, number 3 Alta, number 4 JD, Julia, number 5 Lucia, number 6 Sheila, and number 7 Caroline. Smart and stubborn, yes. Yes. Yeah, but it's just interesting that both you and JD have Scorpio brothers. All right. Um all right. So you got that, right? Guys, Shrishti 1, Carrie 2, Alta 3, JD 4, Lucia 5, Sheila 6, and 7 Caroline. And if you guys stick around, anybody that sticks around or that's there, if anybody else pops in, just let them know where we are, and let them know that we started earlier today if they didn't get the message. And just because of my schedule, guys, it's just a little complicated. Not complicated, but it's I have a very heavy schedule at the end of the year, so I just make do, try to make everything right, try to make it all happen. All right, here we go. Shrishti, Cancer General. What do we have? Oops. What do we have for Shrishti? What messages, what energies do we have for Shrishti, Cancer? Sharon, Sharon, if you are looking for a personal tarot reading, you can join membership. Click the join button down below or the link on the top of the chat. And that is how you can get a personal tarot reading during these lives. Welcome, welcome, and beautiful to have you here. And thank you for popping in during the live. All right. All right, Shrishti, let's get going. Sorry, these cards are popping out all over the place. Let me just shuffle a little bit. All right, here we go. Shrishti, Cancer, general reading. What is the general reading here for Shrishti? Eight of Wands. Okay, you're going to get sudden something is shifting quite rapidly. You're getting messages quite quickly. It's a positive shift here. If you've been waiting for something, if you've had a lot on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility or a lot of pressure, you're trying to reach a goal, you're trying to make something happen with the Nine of Cups, you have this wish, this thing that you really want, it's coming in. So you either someone's contacting you or there's movement there, there's sudden information, sudden maybe someone calling you, emailing you, texting you, suddenly coming in and suddenly contacting you with a lot of information. There can be movement there too. Maybe there's movement for you, or we'll pull more cards to see exactly what's going on. But here we go. Something that's been, not easy, and you're trying to make it work, or you're trying to make it happen, or you're trying to get the response, or you're trying to make it move, right? It's moving. It's happening. Let's see what this is all about. I'm going to just pull a few more cards here on this 8 of Wands. What is this 8 of Wands all about? What is coming in quite suddenly? Expect a sudden movement here. Shrishti, what is coming in quite suddenly here for Shrishti? Is this someone contacting you? Okay. Um, are you doing something or working hmm, in something that's very competitive? Or do you have a lot of responsibilities in a job? Do you have a lot weighing on your shoulders right now? Are you trying to make something happen in a very, very competitive world with the Five of Swords? Where everybody's basically in it for their own power. Are you trying to make something happen, right? Yeah, there's so swift communication coming in. There's like rapid movement right behind, with you're gaining clarity on this. And there's sort of it's in a state of flow. There's sort of like a cascade of information coming in. From with the Five of Swords, either there's conflicting ideas, or something that you were debating on, or something that you're competing for. Yeah, competition or brainstorming or chaos in a conflict or something like that. You're going to get a lot of information regarding that. Okay, so one more card on the Five of Swords for Shrishti. What is this all about? They're handling a lot again. Multitasking, working a lot, juggling a lot, having to make decisions. Am I taking this? No. Okay, so one more card. Thank you. Yes, there we go. The conflicting ideas. Again, I'm getting assert yourself. Assert yourself. You have to stand out from the crowd, right? I do feel like with this Five of Wands, again, we're in the maybe debating conflictual ideas, people not always agreeing with you or you not agreeing with others. And again, with the Five of Swords, I do feel like there might be a little manipulation, or there might be a little dishonesty going on, or everybody's in it for their own gain, their own power, money, money, money. So there's disagreements, but stand your ground. Stand your ground. Yes, I'm getting again the Seven of Swords. So I have, not again, but I have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So yes, there's secrecy maybe, or subtle maneuvers behind the scenes, or people want to get in there for their personal advantage. So this is nothing bad. This just represents a highly competitive, money grabbing energy that is in like a business, or you're competing for something, or you're competing for a job, or competing for a project, for a product, or you're trying to pitch something or sell something or get that contract signed or get that money in, whatever it is. It feels like it's really, really very competitive. All right, let's see. But you have the 9 of cups, which tells me that you are going to be content with what is coming in. It's really profoundly putting you into introspection. Um, where am I? What am I supposed to do? Where am I on my career? Where am I on my budget, on my business? Where do I stand? Remember to think independently. This is not time to follow trends or follow social media or make sure you get your advice from social media where everybody always has an opinion on everything and everybody's pretty much specialized in everything. Everybody knows everything now. Um, but stand out and take the time to think things out. Don't rush into anything. This is really the moment to um, to sort of take a step out of the noise, of the chaos, of the competition, to really, really recenter yourself to find that clarity on how you're bringing business in or how you want to build your business or how you want to bring the money, the budget, whatever it is that you're trying to make happen. It is very, very, very competitive. Okay, one more card here, or I'm going to move over on the because this is just giving me, not just, it's giving me all the energies of competition and yeah, and disappointment. Okay. So let go, let go. There might be an offer that you're not getting, or there you might be disappointed in people, or disappointed in an answer, or disappointed in a work dynamic, right? That's a possibility. But just remember that you're in control and it's your business and you're moving forward on this. So it doesn't really matter what other people think. It doesn't really matter you know, how they conduct themselves. You will find the right timing and you will find the right answers and the right dynamic. Let go. Let go of anything that is not serving you, that is not working, that you've tried maybe over and over and over again. Um, the death card is understanding the end of certain energies or just letting go of certain ways, or maybe it's also the end of a financial phase. So if it's investment, business, job, or a debt payoff or whatever it is, it's opening space for renewal. You are going to bring in, and you have the 10 of wands, so at the end of a phase, at the end of a cycle that has been with a lot of pressure. All right, so that gives you the end of that. What is the 9 of cups here all about? What is the 9 of cups? What is coming in that's exciting? Yeah, you feel like it's not enough, it's not coming in. And then we have the king of wands. Okay, so there you are, king of wands, master entrepreneur. Okay, so what is coming in and what you wish for is to master master your business. Y- use your strategy. I do feel like wealth is going to come in from your business. You have the leadership, you have the vision, it's strong risk management and it's innovation, but you are going to move forward. You have the Knight of Wands, right? Taking risks. Be careful of impulse spending or impulse decisions. This is not the moment for impulse or anything like any impulse decisions or spending, right? Be bold, be bold. You are innovating, you have your vision, you will be rewarded, and you will be content with these rewards. But don't No rash decisions. All right, let's keep going. Let's see if we can have a few more cards here. Yes, look at that. There's a deal coming in here. There's the deal. Six of Pentacles. And there's an exchange of money there. It's a fair exchange of money, or maybe you're joining resources with someone. There's a fair deal here with the Six of Wands. There's succession and there's success, sorry, and recognition. Um, you know, possibly public acknowledgement. I see there's a business thriving, and I see you with this Six of Pentacles. There's this money that is giving and given and receives, right? And there's a fair financial exchange there, and you're gonna be finding balance in your resources, balance in your money. One more card here with the Six of Pentacles. No, 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 no. There's too many cards. Too many cards. One more time, please. One more time. For Shrishti, Cancer, one more time. Okay, so new offer here, exploring new offer, getting the answers on the other one, a lot of integrity. You're making choices with integrity. This is about respect and honesty and who you want to be, and be in harmony with your choices. Yeah, so there's a disconnect. So if you're waiting for an offer right now, if you are not trusting someone, or it's highly competitive and you're dealing with one person or several people or a group or a company or whatever, I do feel like that's something that either is not going to happen or not going to happen in that way. But here we go. Or there's an offer, but there's not an offer that is enough for you. You're not content with that. You're dissatisfied, disappointed with that offer, and here's another offer right behind. So I do feel like there's going to be an offer. I do feel like you're going to be content with what is going to come in, but I also feel like there's something here that's very, very conflictual, and a little disappointing, but you have another one right behind. All right, that's what I have for you today. Shrishti, thank you so much for letting me tap into your energies. All right, moving on. Number two to Carrie, Sagittarius, career. After Carrie is going to be Alta. After Alta, JD. After Lucia, JD is four. Sorry, Julia four. Lucia five. Sheila six, and seven, Caroline. And I do have to, guys, I do have to be done before at a certain time. That's why I advanced the timing here. Hi guys. Yeah, I do have to, not that we're in a rush, but I will have to um leave at one point. I don't have, yeah, I have less time. So I do see people popping in. Hello Tina, how are you? So Tina, number 8, 9, Scorpio star. See, that's someone, I forget the name. See, there you go. I know, Tracy. Yes, thank you, Tracy. So, Tracy has been with us for a long time. Beautiful member, way way back. And see, Tracy, I can't remember her name. There's no rhyme or reason, guys. Um. So don't ever take any of this personally. Has nothing to do with you or anything. It's just my brain. So Tina 8, Tracy 9. Tracy. Um, I'll hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't forget anybody. Oh yeah, no, I do have you, Tracy. Okay. Um, no, I can do Tracy. Scorpio, and for the job interview, it does not pay much. Anything come of it? Okay, job interview. We'll do that. Well, I'm gonna put everyone down, and when I have if I have to go, I have to go, guys. But I'll put you down. No, I think I can do it. Tracy, I think so. We'll figure it out. So here we go. So we are at Carrie, number 2. Sorry about that, Carrie. Carrie 2, will be 3, Julia 4, Lucia 5, Sheila 6, Caroline 7, Tina 8, and Tracy 9. I know some people didn't see the message, and so I'm sure there are a bunch of people that are going to pop in at 12. That's okay. We'll do whatever we can do. And then when I can't do anymore, we won't do. As simple as that. All right. Carrie, Sagittarius, career. Here we go, Carrie. Let's see what we have for your career. Carrie. Carrie. Sagittarius, career. What do we have? What energies do we have for Carrie, Sagittarius, career? Now, let me do that again. Carrie, Sagittarius, career. Nine of Swords. Temperance, tempo, Carrie. Feels like you're stressed. There's anxiety there. Patience, everything in moderation. Easy does it. Easy does it. There you are in all your glory. Okay, well, you've got energy to move forward. Let's see. Let's see. And we have the Chariot. Nice. Okay. Is there one more card for Carrie? Okay. Yeah. So it's not easy. This 10 of Wands, a lot of people are getting this 10 of Wands, a lot on your shoulders, trying to make things happen, a lot of pressure, a lot of responsibility, right? But you're almost there. When we get the 10, even though it feels like it's heavy and there's a lot going on and we're never going to make it, or we feel a lot of pressure at the same time, right? If we feel overwhelmed from too many financial responsibilities or too much going on, sort of carrying the weight alone, and well, delegate, right? Delegate and reprioritize if you can delegate. But the 10 of Wands is also the end of that cycle. So you're reaching a goal. You're there. You're almost there. Um, take your time. Take your time. It demands a lot of patience, right? This is about financial balance and sort of blending sources of income, maybe avoid any extremes. Um, it's a good time to um, heal financial patterns. But the temperance is also a message, a positive energy of, finding that work life balance, patience, and thoughtful actions, right? Blend your talents, wait for the right moment, move with intention, right? If you're building something meaningful, you are building something meaningful and lasting. And you have the Chariot. It's like the Chariot is that victory over the victory of discipline and strategic thinking and rational direction, being really, really rational. sort of your mind in motion, all coming together with clarity. So you're ready. You're stable, you're ready. The chariot appears when we're ready, we're balanced, and we're ready to usher all those energies that we have in that one direction. If you feel like um mm, emotions are running wild, or it's hard to focus, right, you will come together with clarity. So this is about your internal control, your energy control in seeing clear, that enables you to push forward through all obstacles despite opposing forces. You're making it happen. You'll leave everybody in the dust. Focus forward, one goal. Keep your eye on the goal and usher all those energies in that one direction. Don't disperse yourself in energies that are not worth it. People, what people say, the dynamics you don't like, or things like that. Focus on that one goal. Let's see what this one goal is. I do feel like you're moving forward, and I do feel like you're moving forward despite the obstacles with the chariot. But it's because you're disciplined, and it's because you have this driving force within you to move forward, and you're ready. All right, one card on the chariot, please. Four of Swords. Yes, take a breather when you have to. Get some rest. This is the rest after the challenge. So if things are challenging, you will make it happen. You are moving forward. Even if sometimes you're disappointed, you still have 3 cups. Keep moving forward. What is this chariot all about? One more card on this chariot. How are we moving forward here with look at that. So the 6 of cups tells me that sometimes your decisions or are directed by your emotions because you have ties from the past, people from the past, or energies, or family, siblings, family ties, ties to a location, to coworkers, to past jobs, to past businesses, whatever. But it's emotional for you, and those emotional ties that you're dragging from the past are sometimes guiding you in your job decisions or career decisions. So, if you've had disappointments from the past, if you were disappointed in your manager or people you were working with or coworkers, or a business or career or company dynamic, whatever it is for you, that sometimes is driving you forward, right? And so make sure that your decisions are not commanded by emotions that have triggered you in the past, whether it's business disappointments, job disappointments, financial career disappointments, or just not even disappointments, but things that happened in the past. Don't stay in the past. Now's the time to usher yourself into the future, into the present, and to the future. It feels like you've been disappointed in someone in the past, and this can be a friend, a family member, a coworker, someone that you were attached to emotionally. And here we have, look at that. We have the Empress and the King of Pentacles, which tells me that you are creating something. You're certainly creating that goal, but you're going to make money from something that you're creating. Now, this can be artistic, or this can be something that you have been creating for a while. Your experience, all the seeds that you've planted, everything that you've done up to now, the people you connected with, the experience, the talent, the ideas, the creative ideas. It feels like this is your talent, and this is how you're going to make your money. You have the Empress and the King of Pentacles. Entrepreneur, making it happen, having a vision. And this is about money. This is about your money in your business and managing and having, being financially wise, seeing that big picture that you want, moving on to that big picture, moving forward on that business, on that money gain, on that um, creative project or creative business or whatever it is that you're creating here. It's big picture. It's big picture time. So you're building long term. And because you're building long term, it takes a while. But be careful not to stagnate in those emotions, stay in those emotions from the past, because you do really have those emotions that you've been disappointed in, or from the past. Go stay in the future and move forward. You have the chariot, push forward. No matter what, you're going to push forward. I do feel like you're going to be successful. And I do feel like you're going to make money from your creations or from whatever it is that you're creating, whether it's a business or something artistic, something there. There is money there to be had. All right. That is for Carrie. Moving on to Alta. Ah, okay. Well, there we go. Feels like you're creating for sure. All right. Thank you so much, Carrie, for allowing me to tap into your energies. Here we go. Number three, Alta. Four is going to be Julia. Five, Lucia. Six, Sheila. Seven, Caroline. Eight, Tina. Nine, Tracy. You're welcome, Carrie. You're welcome. All right. Let's move on to Alta. Alta. Final outcome of business deal. Okay. All right. Alta. Final outcome for business deal. What's the final outcome? What's the final outcome? Sorry about that. Let me grab a little tea. All right. Alta. Libra. Final outcome in the business deal. What is the final outcome going to be in this business deal? What is the final outcome going to be on this business deal for Alta? Libra. Final outcome on the business deal for Alta, Libra? Nope, not that. Okay. Sorry, let me shuffle a little bit more. Alta. Alta, Libra. Alta, Libra. All right, can I do it now? Okay. Oh, well, look at that. Polar opposite. All right, this Sun. Alta, Libra. Oh, okay. Lots of cards here. So here's an agreement, an honest agreement. It's been very challenging, but you're moving forward. And here you are shining your light. And if it's not you, this might be someone you have an agreement with or partnership with, that is very charismatic. Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energies. They light up the room. They're bold. They're a business maker. They make things happen. But they don't take any nonsense, and they're very let's just say they're very charismatic, but at the same time they like to be the center of attention. um but I do feel like even if this is challenging, this is a really good positive prospect here with the sun. Uh, let's just pull a few cards before we pull on the sun. We'll pull on the Queen of Wands on this decision that's made. It's made with respect. I mean, at least the way you want to make this deal, you want to deal with mutual respect and honesty. And you're not going to make this deal if it's not honest. And it's been challenging to say the least. To take a breather, take some rest when you have to, and it's going to move forward. But keep your eye on that goal and make sure you push all your energies in the right direction with the Chariot. The Chariot is also about discipline and a victory over financial discipline and discipline to move forward in this business deal. All right, so here we go. What is this? Who is this Queen of Wands here in this Two of Cups? Interesting. Interesting. So either you have had to step away from something to take back your freedom, or they have had to step away from something to take their freedom, to go on a new adventure, to go on a new type of business, and to do something out of their comfort zone. So either one of you, I feel, or maybe it's multiple people in this agreement, in this business deal. multi is this person, this Queen of Wands, has is stepping away from something that was safe for her, him, not gender specific, stepping away from a job, from a business, from an energy that has served them for a long time, that has been a safe place for them for a while, but it's no longer fulfilling for them. So they're stepping away. It's either you or them or one person in this deal. And that is in this deal, but is um all right, one more card. Or are they stepping away from the deal? Now I'm getting two energies. One more card, please. Uh-huh. So there's a justice decision there. So is this person wanting to step away from the deal? Or are you wanting to step away from the deal and take your freedom and not be in these obligations anymore? I one or the other. One or the other. And you are Alta Libra. Um Now we have the King of Pentacles. So these are people with money. These are entrepreneurs, people that are used to money, managing money, business people. And there's a decision that's made on this agreement. Multiple people in this agreement. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and you. I do feel like there's a decision that has to be made based on facts. There's no deal made without this decision here. So whether you're making this decision or you're all making the decision or justice has to be made, right? Courts, administrations, banks, institutions, one decision has to be made based on facts, truth, accountability, honesty, whatever it is. It's not about emotions. It's not about who said what. It's not about getting along or not getting along or liking the people or not. No, this is a decision that is made based on facts, shining light on what is not working or what is not fair or what is not truth or what has been hidden, and making a decision on that. Again, it's not about emotions, right? This is about numbers or facts, business deal. Something needs to be decided upon because it's not balanced or it's not true or it's not honest or it's been hidden, whatever it is. There is a decision made there. That's what the justice is all about, to evaluate a situation, but with fairness and logic and discipline. And the conclusion here, again, has to be based on evidence and not emotions. So it's impartial. What's the fairest way? What's the most rational conclusion? What's the choice, regardless of preference? What is the choice here in this decision that needs to be made or in this situation that needs to be evaluated? One more card on this justice, but I do feel like there's a positive outcome from this decision with the sun. You're regaining your confidence, things are becoming clear, things are becoming honest. There's nothing hidden anymore. There's no hidden agenda. Things are just going to flow, and it's also washing away the illusions, the doubts, the difficulties, the dishonesty, or whatever, for something really, really positive and exciting, and just exciting to use what you know, right? So you're moving into confidence, but there must be a decision here for you to be able to move forward. So there's a situation that needs to be decided upon. Again, it can be budget, administration, something that needs to come to light that is not balanced, right? That would not, without this decision, this cannot move forward. That you can't seal the deal. But it will be decided upon. You will find harmony in that. Like, you'll be in harmony with yourself with this decision, this honest decision. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then one card on the sun, please. Yes, there we go. There we go. There's the Ace of Wands, the new beginning. Here we go. Here we can move forward. The deal is done. There's the offer. There's your dream. There's your fantasy. There's your creation, right? Be careful not to fantasize too much because you have to stay in reality and address the facts. And here we have the hangman, which tells us that the reason why it's on pause, it has to be done in a different way. There's sacrifice that might be needed. Maybe financial sacrifice. Maybe the approach has to be different. Maybe the direction has to be different. And maybe the negotiation has to be different. The reason why it's on pause is that because it couldn't or it cannot move forward in that way. Things have to be renegotiated or rethought or taken from a different angle. That is what I have for you. Alta. Moving on to Julia. Julia. Pisces with brother Scorpio. Okay, so let's pull on brother Scorpio and see where he's at. After JD, number 5 is going to be Lucia. Number 6, Sheila. Number 7, Caroline. Number 8, Tina. Number 9, Tracy. Oh, hi. Hi, Sonia. How are you? Yeah, I know. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna pop in at 12, and because you didn't see the message I sent out. Make sure you put all them, what is it? All the, put the settings on to get all the messages or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Hi, Francis. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. You have to go to New York because your mom. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sonia. What kind of surgery is she having? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, Alta. You're welcome. Hi, Linda. How are you? I knew everybody was gonna pop in at 12. How are you, Elro? How's everything doing? You holding up there? Sonia, did you give me a Leo? But Sonia, I don't read on health, guys. I do not read on health. So if you want to ask me something else, I do not do any health readings or any readings regarding health, as I am not a doctor. Okay, but I'd certainly answer anything else you want me to answer, or read on anything else you want to answer. Just on your visit? Well, but okay. Yeah, but that's the reason you're visiting. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear, Elro. I'm happy to hear you're okay. I'll see Sonia, but it's related to your mom and it's related to your visit to your mom at the hospital. That's why you're coming here. So I will not read on that. And not that I don't want to read it for you, but it's attached to your mom and her health and hospitalization. So I don't want to read on that. Oh, goodness, Sonia. Well, you know what? I'll read for you and we'll see what comes out, okay? We'll see what comes out, Sonia. All right. So, um, guys, just the reason why I started early is because I have to leave early. I don't have as much time as usual. That's why I started early, to be able to read for all of you earlier, but I know a lot of you didn't get the message. Goodness, Sonia. Wow, that's a lot on your shoulders. So I'm going to do Sonia, and Sonia, you would be number 10. And Linda, number 11. I'll probably leave it at that. I don't know. We'll see. Probably. Finger removed. Oh my goodness, Sonia. Oh, I'm sorry. Love and light to your mom, guys. Sending out positive energies to Sonia and her mom in the hospital in New York. Sending a lot of love and positive energies. No, I think I can, Linda, but I think you'll probably be the last one. Sonia, did you put, oh yeah. Sonia, what is your sign? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Leo. And Linda. Oh, 87. She's about the same age as my mom, guys. Oh, I'm about to go see my mom soon. So it's not an easy end of year for sure. Uh, Leo and Linda, you're Libra. No, no, Sag. I'm all over the place. Sag, General. Okay. All right, guys, let's hurry up. So I'm now on Julia with her brother, number 4, 5 Lucia, 6 Leo, 7 Caroline, 8 Tina, 9 Tracy, 10 Sonia, and 11 Linda. And I'm probably going to have to end it there, guys. Okay. All right. We'll see what comes out, Sonia, but remember I don't read health readings, okay? All right. Let's see what we have for Julia. Julia, her brother Scorpio. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for Julia. Let's grab the Scorpio card and see what we can get on Julia's brother and see if, right, if he will take accountability and make amends. Of course, it'll probably be the last card. Come on. Is it going to be the last card? Not quite. All right, here we go. You'll be okay, Sonia. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Yes, it's always very difficult. It's always the energies run high and emotional when it's our mothers, our fathers, our family, anybody that we're very close to emotionally. It's hard. It's hard, and we have to keep it together, and we have to be solid, right? So I understand. All right, here we go. Julia. Let me focus on Julia. Julia's brother. Will Scorpio brother take accountability and make amends with me? Can we get energies on Julia's brother, Scorpio? Please. What are the energies for Julia? Pisces, her brother, Scorpio. What do we have for Julia's brother, who is a Scorpio? Nope, come on. Okay, thank you. Okay, things are going to change. Things are going to change. Julia's brother, Scorpio, will he make amends with her and take accountability? He's thinking long and hard. He's trying to figure it out. He's really trying to figure it out and move forward. I do feel like there's a shift here with the Wheel of Fortune, accepting change, accepting to be flexible, accepting to do things differently, opening their heart. Page of Swords. Okay, they're learning. They're learning. I do feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, there's not much they can do. They're gonna have to accept to change, accept to do things differently, accept that things around them are going to shift, are going to move. I do feel like with the Hermit, this is really, really digging deep. But um things are gonna get better. Things are gonna get better with this Wheel of Fortune. Um like things are gonna get better and positive, good energies and positive energies are returning. So have faith. I do feel like the universe is sort of going to take care of the situation, that things are going to change. It's going to move in a positive direction. Open your mind, open your heart. They will open their heart as well. Um, Things are going to happen. So be open to the help of others, and hopefully they will be open to the help of others and the support of others along their journey. I do feel like they will accept, they will adapt, But there's a real turning point here in them understanding and opening their heart for support and opening their heart to others. There's a huge change. So hopefully there's a huge change coming in their life, and hopefully it's going to allow them to move forward. But it's taking a minute with the hermit, right? Understanding that it has to come from them. The hermit is all about introspection and understanding that these decisions, that these energies need to come from them. The changes have to come from within, but I do feel like there's a change there with the Wheel of Fortune, sort of like getting back on track, getting back into a positive energy. But it's also about accepting change, right? That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, accepting change. And then, coming into an energy of being more open, more clear, or at least asking questions, right? With the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about new energies, seeking clarity, asking questions. But there's a divine energy here. There's a divine intervention. Like there's inevitable change and inevitable cycle here. I do feel like they have a little restlessness. They have this mental energy that might be a little difficult. And that's why we'll pull another card there. And that's why they're rethinking this. But the Hermit is all about search, that inner search of inner guidance to figure things out. Let's pull a couple of cards on the Page of Swords. They have this restlessness, right? This mental energy here that, oops, yeah, seeking guidance. Yeah, they're seeking guidance. So they can be seeking guidance in faith. They can be seeking guidance in someone around him, someone more traditional. I feel like there's morality there, and I feel like they're going to come to their senses with the sense of guidance, come back on track in something more traditional, and conforming in some sort of morality and integrity, right? With the Hierophant. Um, the Hierophant is understanding when do we follow something very traditional, very, yes, and when do we reform and want to do things completely differently. And maybe that's where they are. Maybe their thinking is, how do I want to live? Who am I? How do I want to conduct myself towards others? Do I want to be on a traditional path? Or do I want to, or my emotions sort of running wild, and how do I control all this? That's where they are now. They're really reassessing, rethinking, and trying to figure their path out. But I do feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, there's a real positive shift forward here. Sorry, with the guidance of someone or an institution, or it can be spiritual as well. Can be someone guiding them. Yeah, patience. Patience is the key. And again, a page. I do feel like they're going to, it's almost like they have like a teenage vibe with all these pages, right? They have the desire. So here we start with the Page of Swords, like with that restlessness and that mental energy, and moving on to, with patience, step by step, moving on to the Page of Pentacles, which is the desire, the diligence, right? Due diligence and the desire to move forward. I do feel like, right, there's a change of cycle here, inevitable, inevitable. And with the search and the inner guidance, they will come back, they will make amends, but it's also about taking the time, taking the time. And I do feel like there's There's an energy of learning, learning fundamental principles of, of trusting sources or trusting people, or fundamental principles of um of life. And there's probably a mentor there. They probably have a mentor, or they're seeking guidance to someone. It can be nurturing a spiritual awareness, or someone helping them, guiding them, understanding life, principles of life and structure. I know we're diving deep here, but it's a Scorpio. I'm not surprised, right? Um, they are they're testing, and they've tested the boundaries, and they either they I don't think they're going to stick into the same energy. I think they're really evolving, and they're probably going to be evolving out of their comfort zone. And they're going to be wanting to surround themselves with people that are like structured, with a better belief system, right? Learning, lessons, learning. A lot of learning here. Wow. I didn't think I was going to go that deep, but that's what they're going through. I think he will, but there's a lot going on there. I mean, I do feel like they're going to come back in one way. I do feel like things are going to change, but they have to accept the change, and they have to really dig deep to see where they are in their path, and they're seeking guidance. It can be spiritual, it can be guidance, can be from anybody. But they I do feel like they have to accept the change, and they have to dig deep to be able to come back to you. And but I do feel like there will be a positive turnaround there, but patience, patience, patience. It's taking him a while to understand. And I do feel like there's a little bit of immaturity there. I don't know how old he is, but I do feel like he has pages, and so there's a lot of restlessness in understanding, and needing to acknowledge things, and needing to put himself in a different place. And he will get there, but it will take a little time. All right. Number 5, Lucia, Gemini career, and then we're moving on to Sheila 6, Caroline 7, Tina 8, 9 Scorpio, 10 Sonia, 11 Linda. You're welcome, Julia. All right, here we go. Moving on to Lucia, Gemini. Probably not going to take more readings, guys. I'm at 11 with Linda. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do more. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Okay, here we go. Um, Lucia, Gemini, career. What do we have for Lucia, Gemini, career? Did I miss anything, guys? Okay. Lucia, Gemini, career. All right, Lucia. What do we have for Lucia, Gemini, career? 61. Interesting. Okay, well, a lot of restlessness there. But the age doesn't really mean much. Age doesn't mean much. The energy, the maturity, the mindset does has nothing related to age. All right. And also the pages means beginnings, right? So that means his soul and his energies are at the beginning of a path, a beginning of learning and understanding to the changes and understand that they have to change and they have to accept the changes. But I do feel like the universe is doing its job and we'll bring them back to you and they'll probably come back when they're ready. All right. Lucia, Gemini, career. Lucia, Gemini, career. What do we have for Lucia here? What are the energies for career? Two of Cups, that keeps coming up. Something stuck. So, is there an agreement here that's stuck? Is there a partnership or an agreement, or you're waiting for this agreement to happen, or waiting for a partnership or collaboration or something. There's another person involved here. So, but this can be an agreement, a contract agreement, a business agreement, a job agreement, or a partnership, whatever. You feel stuck. Okay. So this is stuck. Stuck, stuck, stuck. All right. One more card. What is going on here for Lucia in this stuck energy? Nope, nope, nope. One more card, please. One more card. All right, I'm gonna change decks. And we'll just take it from there. All right. So who is this 2 of Cups for Lucia? What is this agreement or okay. So this is Lucia, you're Gemini. Okay, so this can be with a um Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water energy. There's emotion there. Stabilize your emotion, stabilize your emotion. Okay. And then, all right, so you're almost there. 10 of Wands, it's pressure, it's a lot of responsibilities. You're trying to reach a goal. You're really trying to reach a goal, really trying to reach an agreement. With this King of Cups, it's either you're trying to reach an agreement or trying to make something happen. And it's important for you to just stay calm. I'm going to calm my energies down. Just calm. Stay balanced. Whatever you're going through, stay balanced with the King of Cups. Understanding that it's important to have maturity in the job, maturity, financial maturity, or business maturity, or whatever maturity this is necessary in a job. And there's also a sense of, truth, integrity, ethical behavior, ethical practices, right? You want a fair agreement. And until you get a fair agreement, you feel stuck. I do feel like you're getting an agreement and I do feel like you're moving forward. You have 2 times the 10 of Wands, which tells me that you're almost there. You're reaching your goal. You're making this happen. You will get this agreement or this signature or whatever it is that you're trying to get, right? There's this mental overload, this pressure, this fatigue that you have. You're carrying a lot of responsibilities at once. However, you do have you're at the 10 and you have the 6 of Wands after that. Victory. So you will be acknowledged. You have victory over that. You're moving out of these mindset difficulties or stuck mindset or, right, not knowing the options, not knowing how to get out of this, how to make it happen, how you have victory over that. So you're going to be recognized. You have recognition for your ideas, recognition for your talent. You are going to be validated. You're going to have validation. You have to say validation of your vision and something that is going to be successful, or something that has already proven to be successful, and you're acknowledged for that, whether you're leading a team, whether you're acknowledged for your hard efforts, for your commitment, for your talent, your idea. You are going to be validated and you're going to be successful. But yes, it's a lot on your shoulders, and it's not easy to make it happen, but I do feel like you are successful. All right, I'm going to leave it at that because that was pretty straightforward. I'm going to move on to Sheila, Leo career. Sheila, Leo career. If anybody is watching right now, these are live tarot readings that we do every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Today, a little bit earlier, but that is usually when we do them. So if that is something you're interested in, click the join button down below, or click the link on the top of the chat, says join membership. You click that, pick a tier, and you're good to go. You can get a tarot reading whenever I come on live once you're a member. Will we ever? The Observer, hi, welcome, welcome. For anybody popping in the chat, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Anyatad, Agnatad. Forgive me if I'm butchering some of these names. Hello, Agnatad. Welcome, welcome. Beautiful to have you here. Hello, The Observer. How are you? Welcome to have you here. You're welcome, Alta. So that is how it works, guys, right? If you want a tarot reading, click the join button and join membership. All right, here we go. We're on number 6. Sheila, career, work. Let's see what we have for Sheila in work, career. Sheila, Leo. We are number 6. Number 7 is Caroline. Number 8, Tina. Number 9, Tracy. Number 10, Sonia. And number 11, Linda. Don't forget to hype your videos this week, guys. All are up to Sagittarius, and left to upload as usual Aquarius, Aries, and Pisces. Aquarius a little later on today, and Aries and Pisces as usual Monday mornings or Mondays, depending where you are. So thank you all for being here, guys, and thank you to all the amazing members and to your beautiful support. Gratitude. All right, here we go. Sheila. What do we have for Sheila, Leo, in career and work? What do we have in career and work for Sheila? Ooh, 2 aces. All right, 2 aces. I'm gonna put them back because I wasn't quite ready. 2 aces, Sheila. Maybe new offer coming in. Here we go, Sheila. Leo, career. What do we have for Sheila, Leo, career, work, job? What do we have for Sheila, Leo, career? Thank you. Thank you, Sheila, for hyping. Hype your sign, guys. Oh, okay. You're moving forward on something. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups for Sheila. And the 8 of Swords. You also feel stuck. I see also because it's the 3rd or the 4th time we have the 8 of Swords. What do we have for Sheila, Leo, in work? Okay. All right, there's a little offer here. I don't know if you're waiting for an offer, but there's a little offer here. When I say little, it's a page. So pages are baby steps, the beginning steps in something new you're exploring. So is it an offer in a domain you really are exploring, something new? Is this something that you're ready to learn? You're ready to make this real? an idea, a business, a job, work. You're ready to make this real. I do feel like you feel stuck right now. What am I doing? I'm not sure what the options are. I'm not seeing the options. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling overwhelmed, or I'm just feeling blocked, right? We have the Knight of Cups. You are moving forward on something. You are moving forward on something that you're passionate about, something that you're excited about. This can also be very creative, very curious, very curious on this Page of Pentacles, this new option here. Again, ready to learn, ready to make it happen. Be wise, be wise, um, be thoughtful, be compassionate. I don't know what this work or job or thing that you're exploring, but it feels like it demands a lot of listening and compassion and understanding and being there for others. But you're exploring and you're ready to learn. And here's the star card, beautiful star card. Expect a positive shift here. This is hope and faith coming back. If you felt stuck and you felt this was going nowhere, here's the star card. And the star card is all about that positive um, faith and hope coming back. Believe in yourself. Keep on track. Keep progressing forward. That's what the star is all about. Just to say that, yes, this is in the right direction. This is what you want to accomplish, and you're bringing back, confidence is coming back. It's also about finding that emotional balance, right? Being open, being present, being receptive, ready to trust. Um, the star brings a sense of calm and balance and serenity, right? And things are not perfect, and right, but there's like a confidence that's building within you that everything is going to be okay. So just be kind to yourself, right? Be genuine, be kind to yourself. And this star card is that hope and that financial healing, a real positive shift that's coming in. You're either investing in your dreams or learning something new, exploring something new, and really having faith in it and confidence. And creativity is favored here, and faith is returning on whatever it is that you're trying to create or whatever it is you're trying to push forward on. Let me get one card on this Page of Pentacles. One card on this Page of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. So you're getting an answer. You've been navigating uncertainties, waiting for an answer, waiting for truth. It wasn't clear. And now you're celebrating. You're celebrating this new positive um, energy. Like you're open, you're ready. I do feel like it's something completely new, or I do feel like if it's not completely new, it's a path, a career, a job where you have to learn, and therefore it's like semi new because you're wanting to explore and you're ready to make this happen. Okay. And you're excited and you have the support of your friends. You're celebrating. So I think you're celebrating finding clarity and finding the options and finding your way forward. And therefore, this sort of faith is coming back. I like that. One card on the Knight of Cups, please. And you're moving, yeah. 10 of Wands, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure, trying to make it happen. What is the Knight of Cups all about? You are moving forward on a mission, and you are moving forward on this passion. It feels like it's creative, and it feels like you're passionate about this. You're following your heart. This is not a random job. Yep, there we go. We have the Knight of Cups confirming that you're moving forward and you're creating this. Again, following your heart, and there's something to learn. There might be a training program. There might be having to learn on the spot, on the job. You're curious. You're asking a lot of questions. You're planning forward. It's like the curious mind, right, of something new, something exciting. and you're ready to transform and you're ready to do this. And so this is really bringing back in a positive energy, because it's like a new goal, a new financial goal, a new plan, learning about money, learning about savings, or learning about whatever you need to learn about in this new job, in this new project. It's solid. It's a new start. It's a slow start, and it's really the beginning start, but it's a solid start. Okay. I like this. So you're turning around a situation where you feel completely stuck into really evolving and ready to go, ready to make this happen. But there is a learning curve and it is the beginning, but you're exploring and I think you're ready. It's giving you back confidence. All right, here we go. Caroline, number 7, Caroline, Capricorn. 8 will be Tina, 9, Tracy, 10, Sonia, and 11, Linda. And again, anybody watching from the outside wishing for a tarot reading or wanting to ask a question, just know that you click the join button and that will take you wherever you wish to go. All right, here we go. Tina, no, Caroline, number 7. Caroline, number 7, Capricorn. Should, oh, yes, brother Scorpio, second brother Scorpio. Should he take the job offer if there's a job offer in Alabama? Okay, so again, let me take another deck here. See if we can get another brother Scorpio. Oh, Art Basel. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Beautiful to see you. Manager in a big business globally. Okay. Well, you're going to be moving, you're going to be learning, you're going to be moving into something new. If you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of pressure to do something else, or to develop a new project, or to start something new, or where there anything where there's a learning process but you're excited to explore, you're going to move into that. And there's a lot of exploration to do, and it's the beginning steps of a new sector or new branch or something you have to develop, or right? That's what I'm feeling. Something's coming up that's going to be new and it's demanding training and learning. All right, here we go for a second Scorpio brother here. There we go. Um, that's okay, Kevin. I don't know if I can read for you. We'll see. I'm already at 11 with Linda. I have to leave a little bit early today. That's why I started early, but I might be able to. I'm going to put you number 12, Kevin, and then we'll see where it goes. I feel bad because I feel like last time already, right? Something like that. I wasn't able to read for you. Was it right? Wasn't it that? No, no, I don't think it was last time. I'm just talking to myself. Virgo, and then that'll probably be it, guys. Okay. Oh, I wish so too. I mean, Art Basel, that is awesome. That is awesome. I wish so too. Well, just enjoy the experience. It's amazing, and I'm happy you're enjoying the experience. That is awesome. All right, that's the most important. Okay, so you're going to be number 12, okay, Kevin? And I think you're probably going to close the deal, close the session. Okay, where are we? Caroline, yes. All right. So Caroline, let's see. Should Caroline's brother Scorpio remember, guys, that you can get readings from other people, members, you can get readings for other people if you want to. They can pop on the chat, or you can ask the question for them and get the readings for them. That is what I'm offering for the holidays as a gift to you. If you want, a friend that's interested in a tarot reading, or whatever it is, right? Like, I see that Caroline's asking for her brother. I like that. All right, Capricorn. Sure, should Caroline's brother Scorpio take a job if offered in Alabama? I'm sure it's fabulous. Yes, I wish you could share photos and things. It's amazing. All right, let me focus on Caroline's brother here. Money, money, money. Caroline's brother Scorpio. Should Caroline's brother Scorpio take a job if offered in Alabama? Should Caroline's brother, if the job's offered, take the job offer in Alabama? Hmm. They have a wish coming in, so they're going to be happy with something. Let's see what this wish is that is coming in. What is their wish? Let's see. There've been challenges. There've been challenges. There's a lot of impatience there. There's a lot of impulsivity there. Let's see what the 9 of cups is all about. What is this? What are they wishing for? They're going to be content with something. So what is this wish coming in? They have anxiety. Okay. What is the 9 of cups? They're waiting for an answer. They're navigating uncertainty. Okay. What is this 9 of cups all about? Can I get an answer on that or what? Here they are again. Holding on to their money, very much in control of their money, but also hanging on to something. What are they hanging on to? Very controlling, very closed off, not wanting to communicate much. What are they hanging on to? What are they hanging on to? Because that's not my answer I was looking for. So what are they hanging on to? I'm getting all their emotions and their energies, Caroline, for now. So they're juggling a lot. There's a lot going on. They're gonna have to make a decision. All right. So what is this 9 of cups coming in for Scorpio? There's a decision there. They want a fair decision, or there needs to be administrative decision. There's a justice decision coming in. It's gonna be fair for them. But something needs to be said or done, or this is a decision that needs to be made by, hmm, one more card on the justice. Let me change decks. Okay, the other one. All right. What is this decision? They're waiting for a decision. So they're in this energy of uncertainty. They're navigating uncertainty because they don't see clear yet. They're not getting an answer yet. They have anxiety. They're a little impulsive, a little impatient. So that's what we have when we're in uncertainty, waiting for answers or waiting for a decision. There is a decision coming here. What is this decision all about? Change. Okay, well, there we go. The decision is about change. I do feel like things are shifting and there's a sudden change here, but they're going to have to accept change. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know if they want to accept change. I don't think they're going to have a choice. They're going to have to accept change. Things are faded here, so things are going to be moving for them. Things are going to be moving for them. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, is the shift, the change to be able to move forward and get back on track. So there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice, which tells me that um, either this is a decision a justice decision, legal matters, contracts, financial balance here, making a decision. This is about cause and effect. So whatever they put out there is going to come back to them. So this is about fairness and financial fairness and making that decision with fairness. So it can be legal matters, can be administrative decision, can be contracts, can be money, banks, institutions, justice, law, courts, anything. So there's a decision here that is going to make the shift. There's a shift. There's a sun gain or sun. Let's see. What is the shift here? And this is about accepting the shift, just going with the flow. What is the shift? What is the Wheel of Fortune all about? I know you just asked one question. This is what is happening. This is what I have to give you. Yeah. I see they're moving forward. He's moving forward. There's a change. There's a change. And the change comes whether they're in a business or not, whether they're in a job, but they're 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 holding on to finances and holding on to a job or to something currently they're working in. They're hanging on to those finances, and but they're juggling a lot. It's a lot going on, but there's a shift, there's a decision that's made either in a company or either in there's a change going on in their current business or current work dynamic, whatever's going on, and there is a real sense of uncertainty in their job right now or in their business or in the management, or it can be a reorg, it can be suddenly things are changing, and or they really desire this change. And I do feel like with this Three of Wands, they're going to be moving forward. They're going to be moving forward with this change. Three of Wands. It's progressing forward. So this change, this shift is making them progress forward. One more card here or no? That's pretty clear. One more card on this Three of Wands. Yep, there we go. So this is creative, or they're making money from their creativity, they're making money from this new um I feel like the what they're going to progress forward in is going to be something creative, or at least something um that is going to allow them to express their creativity more. And that is going to move them forward, and they're going to make money with their ideas and their creativity. I do see a change, and I do see the desire for change, and I do see them wanting change and being content with this change. But it's also accepting whatever goes with the chaos and the change and moving forward with the Three of Wands. It's promising. The Three of Wands is something promising. It is long term. It's going to be progress long term. They've started something already. This is not out of the blue. The change can be quite sudden, but I do feel like they know what this is all about. And I do feel like they've been planning their next move, and it's gonna begin to show results quite rapidly, and they're gonna be happy with this change. But there is justice there. So there's a decision within a job, within a corporation, or law, or administration, whatever it is, that will be made, and that's going to bring the change. That's going to trigger the change. And they're going to be moving forward on something else. Promising, very promising. And this is long-term planning. This is their long term. All right. That's what I have for Caroline. Moving on to now Tina. He is currently has a job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what he's in. holding on to that and holding on to his money to that. But I do see change. DBB. Hi, Tina. Are you next? Yes. Tina up next. 8, Tina. 9, Tracy. 10, Sonia. 11, Linda. 12, Kevin. Probably going to leave it at that. Hi, Scorpio. Hi, DBB. How are you? Beautiful to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Sorry. If you are interested in asking a question to tarot, join membership. Click the join button down below. Next to the Card Minds logo, or the link on the top of the chat that says join membership, and it'll take you to membership. It's a paying membership, $5 minimum, but you can choose whatever tier you want. And that will give you access to personal tarot readings when we come on live. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to keep these cards. I want to keep these cards. Tina, Scorpio, General. Tina, Scorpio, General. You're welcome, DBB, and welcome. Nice to have you here. All right, Tina. What do we have for Tina? Scorpio, General. After Tina, it's Tracy. 9, Tracy. 10, Sonia. 11, Linda. And 12, Kevin. All right. Tracy. What do we got for Tracy? Scorpio. What do we got for Tracy? Scorpio. Tina. Sorry, I'm saying Tracy. Tina. Sorry about that, Tina. See, I confuse both of you every time. I don't think that's ever going to change. My mind, we all have a mind of our own, right? And not always able to control it. All right, here we go. Page of Swords. No, too much. What's going on here? Page of Swords. Page of Swords for Tina. Okay, I'll take those. A lot of them. 4 of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Hierophant. 3 of Cups. Just move these over. 3 of Cups. A lot of cards here popped out. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Lovers, and the Sun card. Okay, lots of people involved here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energies. Sometimes the energies are you, and sometimes it feels very crowded and there's a lot of people. Okay, so You want to remain in control. You want to remain in control of something. You're hanging on to something. You want to remain in control. You don't particularly want to talk about this, right? You're very closed off, but you either you have a new project or you're thinking of doing something new or you're eager on something new. You want to learn. You're asking questions, you're curious. I do feel like now this can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This can be a younger person around you. Doesn't have to be. That's very chitty chatty, very curious, very communicative. They're on alert, right? Someone that never runs out of ideas. Now this can be you, really excited about a project, really excited about something. It can be a life project, it can be a job project, it can be a business project. It can just be something in your mind that you're really curious about and on alert about all the time. There's like a nervous, anxious energy here. Do you maybe not wanting confrontation, maybe being closed off, maybe you're apprenticing for something, maybe you're training for something. There's the lots of goals, lots going on, lots to reach for. Um, I do feel like this can be the very, very early stages of a new career or very early stages of something that you're learning, extra education or reaching new goals, right? And that's giving you that sort of nervous energy, lots of ideas. However, you're pretty closed off and you don't want to talk about this. This is something that you've been thinking of, rethinking. And if it's not you, that is someone around you, young with that nervous energy. But I do feel like with the hermit, you're the one with this energy wanting to do something new and not particularly sharing it and not particularly wanting to confront if there's need for any confrontation or any communication regarding this thing that you're really excited about. Take time out. Take time out to reflect. Take the time you need to reflect. This is about you understanding that these are your personal decisions. These are your personal this is your life, right? And sometimes we have to take time out of the chaos of the world and all the people around us and all the energies around us to be able to think independently and not have to follow people that want to impose or follow people that need to feel the um, the necessity of giving guidance or giving advice or telling people, that's the way I feel. I feel like you're excited about this. This is a real beautiful new thing that you're eager to push forward. Probably there's a learning process, or even you got a diploma or something like that, right? And you're celebrating. Yet, however, you want to make your own decisions and, well, just keep calm. Keep calm in the storm. Whoever has something to say, they have something to say. You will make your decisions in due time. Look at this quadra that you have: Hermit, Hierophant, Strength, Lovers. You will either be following a traditional path or signing a contract or making something official or at least seeking that guidance to from someone experienced and not from, the gossip of the world or everybody that has something to say. Sort of extricate yourself from all the noise of the world so you can take a moment in silence to reflect on what you want and make a decision in harmony with who you are. That's what's important for you. Stick to the facts, be wise, detach yourself emotionally from whoever around you that needs to feel the push or needs to feel that they need to push or need to pressure you or have something to say. Think wisely. Think wisely because here it's really positive. You're coming out with a beautiful energy. You're celebrating with your friends or celebrating this event or having the support of your friends. And it's really about radiating this beautiful positive energy. So, whatever this is that you're working on, or that you've been learning, or that you're curious about, or that you're training for, whatever it is, you're on alert. You're on alert to make it happen, and you're on alert consistently on this path. You're in a positive energy. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, you have this positive energy because you believe in this and you're very, very excited about this. And that's going to follow you. This positive energy is going to follow you and bring you that joy and happiness to connect with the right people to make it happen, or to work with the right people to empower yourself. Because you're looking on the bright side. This is something that you're very excited about. And so when you were very excited about something, or very eager, um, we have this aura of positive energy. And so therefore we attract the right people and we attract the positive energy. Wow. You're also in a position where you can share your highest qualities and your achievements with others. So radiate who you are. Radiate who you are and what you stand for, and shine your love and shine your light. And if there are difficult times, or there are obstacles, which there are always obstacles. I always say life is not linear. The sun is bringing you the message that you have been waiting for, that things will get better. And through these challenges along the way, along your path, you're really truly discovering who you are, what your purpose is in life. And now this energy is just really fulfilling. Beautiful. I'm going to leave it at that because this is a really wonderful reading. I know, it's a lot of cards. Sorry, I didn't see that. I know, but that's the message. So I don't know what energy you're in and what you're really excited about or what makes you happy right now. There's something really, really positive that makes you happy. That's putting you in a fantastic spot. All right. Let's take these cards. Moving on to Tracy. Job. Oh, Tracy, you have a job interview. Is it tomorrow? Do you have a start? Is it tomorrow? You're welcome, Tina. That's an awesome reading. So whatever that little spark that you have in you that's really exciting for you, that's making you happy, um, dig on that because that's where you're going. Hi, not thinking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for popping in. All right. Tracy, new job interview. Scorpio. All right, let's see what this job interview gives for Tracy. Let's send out positive vibes for Tracy and her job interview tomorrow, I believe. I think so. I know you told me, but all right. Tracy, let's see what we got for the job interview. Did I miss anything? I have to go back up. Hold on. No, I don't think so, right? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Tracy, what do we have for the job interview? What are the energies for Tracy, Scorpio, job interview? Six of Pentacles. Okay, that just flew out. King of Swords, Six of Swords, job interview for Tracy, and the Death card. And this came out too. Interesting. Okay, well, it looks like there's an agreement there, or there's a fair um exchange of money with the Six of Pentacles. I do feel like there's an agreement there, giving, receiving. Um and you have the Six of Swords, which tells me that you're getting out of financial difficulties, or you're moving on from mental entrapment or difficulties. I do feel like with this Six of Swords, you're moving forward. There's a transition. There's a change. You're releasing. You're releasing something. And so you're releasing, you're stepping away, and you're moving into something smoother. You're starting something new. I say there's a big, well, I say that you're reaching an agreement on something. We do have the Death card, which tells me that you're getting out of a cycle, getting out of a process. This is a new financial phase, endings and beginnings, a transformation, a transition. And with the Page of Wands, there's the new energy. So I do feel like you're moving into something new, and I do feel like all your energy is fixated on that one goal. A lot of inspiration, a lot of discovery, a lot of new ideas. It's almost like there's limitless potential here, with sort of like a free spirit, a lot to discover, ready to explore. And then you have the Chariot, full force forward, not looking back. For me, this is a good this is a good energy for for this for this interview. And at least I feel like there's a real direction for you. You have control, you have willpower. This is all about willpower. The willpower for change, the willpower to accept change and to move forward and to be ready for a new energy, a new path. No matter what the challenge is, you got this. So is it without challenge? No, but I do feel like there's a fair deal, and I do feel like you're starting something new and you're not going to look back. That's what the Chariot is, having that willpower, um, and that victory over discipline and willpower to make change happen and to move forward. So I feel like there's a big yes, but there's also ultimately the need the need for change, and the need to accept change, endings and beginnings. New beginning. So for me, this is a yes and a good deal with the Six of Pentacles, reaching a fair agreement. So that's what I have for you today, Tracy. I'm going to move on to Sonia, Leo. What do we have for Sonia? What do we have for Sonia today? Sonia, Leo, General. Sonia, Leo. Oh, the trip to New York. Okay. Let's see what we have for Sonia. Sonia, emotionally. What do we have for Sonia? Leo. Sonia, Leo, General. Well, not General. What is Sonia's energies right now? What do we have for Sonia right now? Sonia, Leo. Sorry, I have to shuffle the cards. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Sonia is number 10, number 11 is Linda, and number 12 is Kevin. And I have to shuffle these cards. Just circling with the same energies, and I have to change. I have to get the new energies in. What do you guys all up to while I shuffle? What are you guys all up to? You're at work, Sonia? Oh my goodness, on a Sunday. So when are you going to New York? When is this happening? You guys are all working. Well, I'm working too. You guys are all working on Sundays. Oh man, that's a bummer. Tuesday morning. Okay. Yeah, you're a caregiver. Yeah. Tuesday morning. Okay. Well, we'll be thinking of you. There's no day off for caregivers, right? Okay. And Linda, you're having coffee and working on a report. Okay. Well, at least there's a little background noise, right? Nope, never a dull moment, and we never get relief, right? Keep going. We just keep going. Once we care for people, it's pretty much every day. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles keeps popping up everywhere. All right, let's cut the cards. Oh, well, look. Linda's in New York. Linda's in New York. You guys can meet up for coffee. All right, here we go for Sonia. Sonia's frame of mind. Come on, Sonia's frame of mind. What do we have for Sonia's energies right now? What do we have for Sonia's energies right now? What do we have for Sonia's energies right now regarding her trip to New York? What do we have for Sonia's energies regarding her trip to New York? Sonia, Leo. I don't know if I'm taking those first ones, am I? I'm seeing a lot of money here. Why? There's a little money, 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 money. Legacy, money, family money, needing to be independent. Seeing money, 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 money. There's that six of. I don't know about these. No. Okay, so on your mind, we have money, independence, making your own choices, wanting to be financially independent. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, I mean, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and Justice. Wow. So this is what I have for you today, Sonia. Forgive me it's not, if it's not particularly right the question that you had. Remember that tarot just delivers the messages that need to be known at this time, right? That's the way it is. So we have the 9 of Pentacles with you being pretty comfortable with your choices. I think you're going but what I'm trying to understand here is on your mind or in your energy is about your family, the financial legacy of your family, and finding um, agreements or fair financial transactions or agreements or a sense of generosity around you. Maybe there are people helping you financially. Maybe there are people helping you financially. There's a real sense of generosity around you, your family, legacy, long term, with money and people either reaching an agreement financially or a sense of generosity to help your family or your family helping others financially. There's a lot of financial discussions or decisions that are made. And we have the justice at the end of that. So, is there a decision that is made from administration, from court, from institutions, from anybody that needs to make a decision regarding finances and legacies in your family? Because I do feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, it's about family. You, I feel like, want to remain independent and financially independent and a long-term financial independence. Okay, so let's pull some more cards because this is sort of out of the blue. So there's generosity here. All right, so what is this Nine of Pentacles? Someone's helping financially. What is this Nine of Pentacles? Ace of Wands, a breakthrough, a beginning. No, I need nope, 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 sorry. All right. Well, just know that there's a lot of generosity around you and that someone is helping you financially and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. What is this 9 of Pentacles? Give me one moment to shuffle again. What is this 9 of Pentacles? I'm seeing yes, emotions, Okay, this okay. You're okay. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. There's a lot of emotions here with the Ace of Cups, but there's a lot of love around you. Um the Ace of Cups is all about those, relationship. I'll get to the Justice in one moment. But having the Ace of Cups here is truly um something comforting, making you happy. There's love around you. There's compassion around you. This compassion and the financial generosity around you just really makes you happy. It's putting you in a positive space. I don't feel like you're going into a negative space. I really do feel like you're going into a positive space because of the love around you and the help, the support around you. I mean, you have the Sun card, which is all about positivity. All right. So what is this justice about for Sonia? Yeah, this is about family, but from the past, decisions from the past. Nope, nope. Back to this one. Okay. Family, decisions from the past, having to face facts, having to be detached emotionally. Oh, okay. So here's the justice here, addressing some issues or addressing an issue or things that need to be decided upon for the family. It doesn't particularly, let's see if it's finances. I don't know. I do feel like this is from the past, siblings, family, emotional attachments. Yeah, a lot on your shoulders, a lot of responsibilities, but you're really moving forward with your heart. You're really moving forward with your heart and compassion with this with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is all about emotions, heart, love, family. Um I do feel with the again, we have the money. So again, there's money coming in and there are people helping you or they're addressing an issue, a court issue or administrative issue regarding finances. Just stay on track, stick to the facts, right? With the Okay, so I get it. Whatever decisions that are need to be made, justice wise, administratively, for whatever it is, insurance, money, banks, institutions, whatever, there's money there. And there is help there. So that I want you to understand that you're going to be okay there. But if there are facts that need to be addressed, just just address the facts just for facts, right? I know it's difficult to say that. I mean, it's hard to hear just okay or address the facts. You're funny. It's not that easy because it's overwhelming and a lot of responsibilities. I'm trying to, keep it together. And I get it. I get it. But here it's like you have this, you're overwhelmed with a lot of pressure, but with the queen of swords and the king of swords, unless you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you, very important in your life that is there to help you make these decisions. This is about emotional detachment and just being smart and making decisions with clarity. Again, just to protect yourself and your assets and to protect yourself emotionally, to detach yourself emotionally and just make these decisions matter of fact. If there's a bank issue, do whatever you have to do, you know, address the issue, address the facts. Take it like a business deal. Take it like a business deal. And even though it's family and it represents a lot of emotion and we feel overwhelmed and it's difficult, For here, whatever decisions need to be made, just address the facts. And with that responsibility will come the help that you need. Okay. All right. That was for Sonia. Emotional detachment. You know what? I probably should because I would put myself in that equation because for me it's the same. I get very overwhelmed with family issues and it's very hard for me to deal. Um, I should do readings on that, on emotional detachment, particularly when it pertains to administrative decisions and justice and banks and insurance and stuff like that, where I really would like to make readings on that, on how to channel our energies and stay calm and just treat it like a business transaction. Some people can do it, excel at that. Some people excel at that. And some people excel at that but don't excel in empathy and understanding and compassion and being there for others on an emotional level, right? And some people are totally on an emotional level and therefore that's overwhelming and it's difficult to face facts and make decisions with all this, these emotions running high. So I do feel like I want to make a few readings on that. Probably no one's going to watch them because people only watch money and career, finance, business, abundance, success. Right? So probably no one's going to be interested in that, but for me I feel like it's something that might be important. It's very hard for an empath. Yes, very hard. Very, very hard. But I do feel like it's interesting to see the difference between the people that so maybe lack empathy but are able to cruise, when it's just addressing administrative issues and others no, right? Everyone's different. Everyone's different. You will watch, yeah. You and I, Sonia, will watch. You and I will be two. But I think it's something interesting for sure. All right, here we go. Linda, you're up. Sagittarius General, and after Linda will be Kevin. Yes, will be two. Two people watching. Most people, most people that watch this channel are here for the money and the business and the jobs. Now you guys could have coffee. There you go, making new friends. I have to shuffle the cards again. I feel like you guys would get along. I feel like you guys would be friends. Let me know if you connect. That would be cool. I don't know if that would be the first offline connection there would be, but that would be nice. All right. Moving on to Linda. Oh, two people watching. Yeah, I think you guys would be friends. That'd be cool. All right, let's see what we got for Linda. Yay! I know, yay! It's like the candy shop. Yay, my turn. I was thinking I really wanted to make for this year, but that's not happening. I'm lacking funds. I need more funds to be able to do things like that. But when I have a little more funds, this last end of year is a little tricky. When I have a few more funds, I wanted to make little coins, card mines coins, sort of good luck coins that we can keep in our pocket, like cross between a good luck coin and a worry stone, if that makes sense. I know, right? So I'm going to try to do that I'm going to try to do that for 2026. Maybe I'll have that done when I reach 50K. We have to reach 50K in 2026. That's the goal. So I'll reach 50K and I'll do the sort of card mines coins or stones, or I don't know. I don't know what material it would be done in yet, but it will be carved with card mines, the card mines logo. Yes. All right, here we go, Linda. Let me focus on Linda's energy, Sagittarius general. And after Linda will be Kevin. Kevin is closing the March today. Well, I could put them on the store and just, yeah, open a store on YouTube. Yeah, I never opened a store on YouTube, so maybe that would be the occasion. I don't know what material though. I wanted originally metal, but maybe just maybe wood. I don't know. Your phone. Well, don't worry, Kevin. If your phone is dying, you'll get your reading. You can go look at your reading later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Enjoy Art Basel. That's the most important. Just enjoy. The reading will be up. You can get you can go back to the reading at any time. So don't worry about that. Enjoy Art Basel. All right, here we go, Linda. I'm talking too much and then I'm going to run late. All right, Linda, Sagittarius. What are you disappointed about, Linda? What are you disappointed about? Here we go. Linda, General. What do we have for Linda? King of Cups. Page of Cups. Linda, Sagittarius. Justice. The justice keeps popping up. And Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Expect a change, Linda. Something's faded. Something's changing. Ooh, look at that. Two pages. I do feel like there's an offer. You might be exploring something new, an offer on something with this page of pentacles. There's a new energy here. Is someone offering you a new opportunity? Or do you have a new financial goal? Do you have a new job goal or a new business goal? You're learning something, managing money, saving your money. Do you have a side hustle? Are you moving into something? It's changing, and it's changing. You're shifting. Something is shifting here, um, and sort of putting you on another track. I like this. Do you have a side hustle, or do you have that business or something going on that's suddenly changing? Now, there's a sudden shift here. Accept the change, right? Ebbs and flows, accept the change, but there is something you're exploring here that you are that it's like new. Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles, two very new energies, but it also feels like you've been anchored, very mature, waiting very patiently, very calm on this change, on this decision. Justice is there. So there is a decision based on a situation, your situation, or facts that you have to address. You have to address an issue, or there's a decision that's made here that's triggering change. Okay, well, let's see what this is all about. And bringing in new energy that you have explored and that you've been very sort of calmly, patiently, very balanced, stably, right, moving forward. It's almost like reaching financial maturity in something. All right. So what are these two pages about? What is this? And then we'll get to the justice, the decision. What is this page of cups? So it's almost like you have an ideal project or a creative project or something that you are imagining, an idea. But I do feel like this is something that you've been anchoring yourself in for a while. I don't feel like it's new, although the fact that something is changing and shifting forward is new. All right. So, what is this project or what is this idea that you have? Okay. You're still uncertain. You're still waiting for answers. And there's the addressing the issue. Okay. So, something's coming out here. There's something that you want to know. You're waiting for an answer on something. Are you waiting for an answer administratively? Are you waiting for an answer regarding finances, regarding something, your legacy, your long term financial stability? Are you waiting for an answer here from, yeah, you've been waiting. So either something wasn't told to you or something was hidden to you or hidden from you, sorry, or something you weren't aware of. But I do feel like this is regarding money and long term finances, about your legacy. And then we have the justice on here with the high priestess. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition on this path. All right. Look beyond. Okay. So if something seems off, or if you're waiting for an answer, or you feel you need an answer on something, or you feel something's been hidden, or hasn't been told or hasn't been addressed or has been beneath the surface for a while and no one has addressed it or no one has told you, then that means it will be addressed at one point and it's coming in. It's coming in. Look beyond what is beneath this, what is at surface. Look beyond. Follow your intuition. Um Something needs to come out, it will come out in due time. It might not all come out at the same time, but it will come out in due time, whether it's a response, an answer, a truth, facts, information that you feel was hidden or not addressed, it will come out. It feels like it's regarding finances and it feels like it's regarding your finances within your home, your family, or regarding a home or your legacy. Okay, so what is this justice here? What is this decision here? This justice decision for Linda? Yeah, you've been hanging on to your pentacles, budgeting, and boom, here comes the tower. Okay. Well, something's coming out. Something suddenly shakes things up. But it shakes things up for the good because at least it will be addressed and the decision will be made. So what this is administration, courts, facts, decisions, information, numbers, you name it, it's shaking things up. You've been very close to your finances, very close to your budgeting. I do feel like this is yeah, this is moving you forward. This is shifting. Expect a shift, expect a change. It can be unexpected. I do feel like it might be unexpected and it's shaking things up, but it's certainly unblocking something that you've been waiting for an eternity. I don't know why I'm saying that, but and then you're moving forward. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. This is faded. It's not in your control. These changes are not in your control. You have the wheel of fortune. Wheel of fortune is the universe saying, "Okay, well, now we need to make this happen. We need to make the change happen. You have to get your answers regarding your legacy, your money." Yep. Time to move forward. It's time. So, if you've have been in a challenging situation or you're trying to transform a challenging situation into something positive, it's going to move forward. It's time. You've got it. You have everything you need to move forward and you have everything you need to navigate this change. And I do feel like it's regarding money and finances, or at least your home or a home or something like that. Here is the with the magician. You've got everything here to manifest your powers, use your skills, right? Use your skills, use your ideas. You have everything you need for that. And push forward. Push forward. That's what the magician is all about. Using your power, your willpower, your personal power to push through because you have everything you need to push through. Whether it's legal matters, financial fairness, contracts, whatever it is, balancing books, settling debt, whatever, there's an ethical decision there. There is a justice decision. And then just push forward. The magician also appears when things, when you're ready and when you have everything you need to navigate forward. And I do feel like there's either a new offer coming for you or you're exploring new financial opportunities. I'm going to leave it at that. That's a lot to unpack. So I'm going to leave it at that. And of course, Linda, if you want me to, continue on that, I can continue on that on the next reading. All right, and here we go. Next one will be Kevin, a Virgo, a general. Yes, you probably have to listen to it a few times. Okay. Yes, Kevin is still connected. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Okay. Very impressed. All right, let me grab the other deck now for Kevin. Yes, a lot going on, Linda. So, yeah, probably that reading probably would need another half hour to unpack it. So, probably needs a second reading. All right, here we go for Kevin. What is coming in? That is amazing. and delightful and surprising for Kevin. And thank you all for still being here. Anybody still hanging out and hanging in and being here? Thank you. All right, let's see what we have for Kevin. Let's see what we have for Kevin. Let's see what we have for Kevin. Ow, hold on one second. I know, Kevin, you don't have much battery left. I just have to stretch my legs. No. Okay, what do we have for Kevin? And the Justice. I think the Justice card has come up for every single reading. All right, Three of Swords, disappointment. Okay, but look at that. Three major arcana, Kevin. Okay, so now's the time. Now's the time to make the decision. Now's the time to move forward. What are we moving forward on? We've been disappointed. Why are we disappointed? Let's start with that. What are you disappointed in? And then we'll move, but you're moving on. There is a decision that you're making or that needs to be made. Okay. Well, or it's just a decision to be able to move forward. Oh, well, there we go. Stuck in someone manipulating you or someone, bound to a contract or bound to an energy or feeling trapped in an energy of someone that is controlling you or you feeling controlled or you're feeling trapped because and you're disappointed in this person. Okay. Interesting. And then, okay, so this is regarding family values, family first, family harmony, feeling trapped in that family thing, feeling trapped in family energy. But for you, family values come first. And we have the Wheel of Fortune telling me that you're moving out of that. Things are changing. It's shifting. It's shifting. So what is shifting? I don't think you're shifting. I think the universe is shifting you out of whatever you feel trapped in an energy. Is this a person? Yeah, done. Done. Okay, moving on. So this can be a person, this can be family dynamics, this can be someone you feel is controlling you, or you had to be bound to someone, or you're realizing that, this person is toxic, a toxic energy, manipulative energy, right? And you have the death card over that, which tells me that end of cycle, endings and new beginnings and transforming. So, whatever went on there, not particularly in your control. And the change is not particularly in your control. Accept the change, accept the transformation, the endings and beginnings, and let it go. That's what the death card is all about, letting go, right? Processing, letting go, what is no longer serving you, what is no longer for you. Let it be, leave it on the shelf, close the door, turn the key, let it be. It happened, moving on. Okay. Well, that was interesting. All right. So now, what is the justice here? What is the justice here? No. No, 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 no. What is the justice? Again, family coming up, harmony, giving you anxiety, but you're on alert for new energies. This can be also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, a younger person around you that's giving you anxiety, okay, in your family. A lot of people here. Aries, Leo, Sag, and and the Ace of Cups. So this can be a relationship, a connection, a family connection. There's emotion involved. There's emotion involved in this justice decision regarding family. It's stressing you out, but there is planning there. There is a lot of communication there. There is sort of restlessness there. But I do feel like you're going from the restlessness to anchoring yourself in a very wise energy, like taking in control emotionally. What is this Ace of Cups all about? Ooh, yes, again, pages. Can be children, can be teenagers, beginning of energies. Uh-huh. And then we have the Two of Cups, which is a relationship. So there's a justice decision regarding a relationship, family values, giving you stress. There might be children involved, or there might be teenagers involved, or new restlessness energies going on here regarding a relationship. It can be with an Aries, Leo, Sag, but I have all kinds of signs here. So, but it can be Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like there's a justice decision regarding a relationship here. All right. And now what's the Chariot about? And you're moving forward. Let me change decks. What is the Chariot about? Wow. And then you're moving forward into happiness. You're like, you're leaving everyone in the dust. You got this. You're really, really focused on one goal. This is about your willpower, your determination to move forward on one goal. And that is where you're going. And it is your happiness. And your happiness is most important. And things are going to become much more simple, much more clear. Very positive thinking here, healing process, washing away the doubts, the illusions, the confusions, the stress, and all that. Really moving into something. I feel like these two energies are the same energies. Um, and you in between, you're really moving forward in your own power. With this, with the sun card. The sun is all about confidence and positivity and, you know, believing in yourself, but also with the chariot, it is mastering your emotions, achieving victory, right? But your victory has a deeper meaning here. It's the really the way or the ability to direct and harness all these various forces within you, these obstacles and this stress and a lot going on here, that you're really finding that balance between those conflicting emotions. So your determination and your control is really really driving you, sorry, not diving, driving you forward. And it's all about the mental, it's all about the willpower. It's again, you're moving into a really beautiful positive energy where you're clearing all the confusion, all that confusion. Things are becoming clear. Things are just clicking in your mind. Things are just becoming undeniable. Like things are not hidden anymore. There's not those hidden truth and those lies or the things that we're not aware of, right? All of this. Um, Now things are really going to start making sense in your mind. just the confidence, your self confidence, and the confidence to use what you know, to trust your own judgment, right? To see things clearly, to communicate clearly as well in a very positive way, in a very constructive way. This is about constructive thinking and confidence in yourself, in your ideas. There's also a joy of learning here, a real joy of learning as you move forward. You get it. I mean, and this is exciting, but it is has been a path of obstacles and having to challenge yourself with these emotions, these decisions, these family decisions, relationship decisions, a lot going on. But in between, you have this really powerful, positive energy to move forward. It was time. It's time. And yeah, it's time to turn this challenging situation into something really, really positive. So there you go. It's a powerful reading. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading, Kevin, and I'm thankful that the security guy gave you their battery pack. That's nice. Because this is a really good reading. So I hope you were able to watch this reading and connect with this reading. I hope it makes sense to you, and I'm very happy that you were able to join us today, even though you're enjoying Art Basel, which is pretty amazing. And all right, that's going to close all our readings today. That was a profound reading, Kevin. Oh, you're so welcome. And thank you so much for your support, your amazing support, and your amazing energy always, all of you. For anybody that's still watching. Oh, hi, Georgia. How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much. I didn't see you. Thank you. And Georgia, if at one point you want another tarot reading, please do not hesitate. I can't do it today, but let me know. You're so welcome. Thank you guys. Appreciate everything that you do and all your amazing energies and support. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you right back here next week, next Sunday. Um, thank you. Thank you. Have a great rest of the weekend and enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Bye bye. Take care and stay well.